Hi, my name is Adam Kayce, Vice President and Show Director of the Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach Home Design and Remodeling shows, South Florida's premier destination for everything home design and home improvement. I'd like to thank you for tuning in today for At Home with a Home Show. Now, we've been spending a lot of time indoors, spending more time outdoors, but have you been thinking that your outdoor experience could improve a bit more? Well, I have the perfect company for you today. Whether you rent your home, own your home, or an interior design professional, you won't want to miss this segment. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Tom from Belamo Design. Tom, how are you today?
Good, Adam. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I want to kind of just dive into things because, I mean, we've known each other for a while now. You've been in our home shows. You've been in it for a number of years now. How have these times affected you? We're all going through a difficult time. You know, we've been found where we might have to reinvent ourselves, rediscover what we need to do to really get through this. But tell me a little bit as far as what you guys are doing right now.
Well, right now, of course, these times are different than the times we used to know. I think if we look at our business model, we are actually a wholesaler and distributor in premium luxury outdoor furniture. So that means we sell to retailers, designers, to builders. And secondly, we use the home show, of course. We've been working for years with you guys. We're very happy. It creates a good brand exposure. And of course, we also sell direct to customers on the home show. The thing is, of course, that's a limited time because people can only buy direct from us over that weekend of the home show. And they get, of course, a special price. And also retailers and designers that we work with, they come to the home shows to check out the collections, to look at the new collections that we're having. And now in these times, we try to of course, change the business model a little bit. And we're giving customers currently, which is going quite good, the opportunity to buy direct from Belamo now.
That's incredible. And, you know, obviously Belamo Design, it represents a lot of different things to you, to myself, to the market. You know, tell us a little bit, what is Belamo Design?
Well, actually, we're a European design outdoor furniture company. Our only focus is actually creating value, design, quality, service to customers. Those are the things we focus on. And of course, our lines are all modern and contemporary. If you look at the furniture, people who know our lines, they'll see that it's all powder-coated aluminum. So very good for the Florida conditions we have. Reclaimed teak, ceramic tabletops, umbrella, luxury performance fabrics. Even the cushions inside, just to give you an idea of what Belamo does, the thickness of the cushions is at least 6 inches. So that's the thinnest cushion we have for outdoor seating. So we all know that the foam that dries very fast, for example, in cushions. We actually tend not to use the exact same. We use a foam that dries maybe a little bit slower, but also gives the comfort. So we don't want to focus just on quick drying or on very comfortable. What we want to find, we are constantly looking for the perfect mix of comfort, style, durability, and of course, design.
Right, absolutely, because you know you don't want to sacrifice one versus another. You know what people are going to remember truly is the comfort of your product and the durability and the long lasting. And you know, as far as materials and colors, I know obviously a lot of powder coat. I know you use a lot of natural surface as well. But you know, when it comes to colors, is there any restriction? You know, what type of variety of colors, or do people get to choose?
Well, the designers who make the furniture, who design everything, we are a European company, so we tend to go on the softer side in the designing, which makes it really nice because I've seen a lot of things. Let's say this year blue is a big color, and in 2 years orange is a big color, but nobody wants to be exchanging all their furniture every one or 2 years, especially if it's very good, durable, and very nice design. So we tend to use light colors. So we, for example, as you can see here, this is the bright white that we use. So it's a little bit an off-white color that we use as a powder coating. But we also have like a lava gray, which is very dark, stylish. And then we have different cushions that in the umbrella fabric, of course, the performance fabrics, that come in earth tones. Reason why we do that is, as I said, you don't want to be exchanging your cushions or your furniture every 2 years. But if, let's say, in 2 years, orange is the big color, then you can just say, okay, let's put some different decoration on the tables outside in orange. Let's put some vases. You can also say, okay, let's just put in some decoration cushions like the throw pillows in orange. And then that gives you your patio a completely different look. It's up to date. The design is still there because it's very contemporary, but you don't have to spend a whole lot of money just to keep your patio updated. You can keep the furniture and everything.
Right, and I figure that because obviously when it comes to furnishings, you don't want to do anything that is too trendy. The accessorizing obviously is what makes it, if you want to stay up to date or what new colors come out to the market. But, talking about designing patios, a lot of people, they don't really know truly how to design a patio, what size furniture, what type of dining experience they should create within a certain size patio area. Do you have any tips or suggestions, when it comes to actually picking out and selecting the size type of furniture or, different styles?
Well, I'm just gonna count down like 5 tips and give you 5 tips that I think always work on any patio. So first tip I would like to give is always create areas, because if you have to look at your patio like the same way you look at your house. You don't want to be sleeping in the dining area, and you don't want to be eating in the bedroom, of course. You can create like a separate dining area, a seating area, an entertainment area, a resting area, and even a kitchen area with the outdoor kitchens, which is a big thing these days. So try to separate and create areas on your patio. So that's the first tip I would suggest. Secondly, I think you always have to think, what do you want to create? So do you want to create like something very stylish, luxurious on your patio, something more formal that when you're looking outside on your patio that you can say, wow, it looks like an amazing resort?
We all
want to do that. Yeah. Well, if you want to do that, I would go for a lot of symmetry. You need symmetry on your patio if you want to do that. If you look at all the very high-end luxury homes and resorts, they all have a lot of symmetry around the pool. Everything is perfectly arranged. Of course, if you're saying, I want to go for a more casual look, relaxing, inviting for friends to have parties, then you can also go for asymmetrical look. You can put loungers in angles more, get some furniture apart, add some ottomans all over the patio. That's also a nice thing when you're having a great outdoor party, hopefully in the near future.
No, and that's a great point, because when people think of ottomans, they think it needs to be in front of a sofa, where actually it's additional seating. It doesn't necessarily have to be paired up with something. It can be a piece of furniture.
Exactly. So first step would be create areas. Secondly, ask yourself, what do you want to create? So more like the fun patio, or more like the very stylish, luxurious patio. Right. Then the third tip I would give is don't overdo one area. Try to keep a balance between every area. It's always strange looking when you have like 10 loungers but a small dining table. Try to keep it all measured out with each other. That's always important to do. And of course, use the clean colors. The way we try to do it, use the clean colors. Don't go into too flashy colors. You can always add accents, take them away afterwards whenever you want to. So that's an important one. And the last one that I would say is rearrange your patio once a year. Okay. It's actually in your house. If you could change your kitchen to your dining room and vice versa every year, it would give a nice dimension to your house. Of course, that's practically impossible. Right. But if you do that on your patio, you say, okay, let's put the seating area on the other side this year, and put the outdoor kitchen, let's move that over to the left, and put the loungers on the other side of the pool. Then actually, by rearranging that, you get a totally new dimension to your patio. You give it a new dimension, and everything actually looks brand new again, because it's all so different.
That's actually a great point. I haven't particularly even thought of that, but when you think about your home, the only area of your home that's truly not defined by walls is your patio. So your furniture outdoors, what defines your space. And by being able to change things every now and then, you're ultimately giving yourself a fresh new look, different style. It doesn't have to be new furniture or new accessories. It's always nice to accessorize. But that's why you want to buy quality furniture. You want something that's going to last, and something with a name behind it. Because at the end of the day, if you are moving your furniture around, you don't want to have to just repurchase over and over and over. So I think that's a great point.
Yeah, very true. That's perfectly summarized. Yeah, exactly.
And just because it's popping up right behind you, your umbrellas seem to be amazing. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Actually, the umbrella, it was a big surprise to us. Our product is being sold almost 30 years now, in about 28 countries worldwide where our furniture is sold.
Okay.
And when we brought the umbrella to the US, we expected it to be successful, but actually, it's one of our best-selling products. Um, the reason why the umbrellas are so unique, you can buy an umbrella at every store, which I'm not going to name, right around the corner.
Right.
And if you go to that store, you might be buying a new one once every 2 years. Our umbrellas are of course, more high end, of course, a bit more expensive. But actually, I don't like to see it that way. I think it's more like an investment. Our cantilevers come with a Bluetooth speaker, LED lighting inside. Just by turning a handle, the whole canopy turns 360 degrees around the pole. Comes on a granite base, 200-pound base with casters and brakes, so you can just move it from one side to the other side of the patio whenever you want. So it's actually very versatile. The nice thing too about these types of umbrellas is that people who buy them, well, it will last so long. This type of umbrella, it's all powder coated aluminum too, that you're actually spending less money, because if you have to buy a new umbrella every few years, or you have one that has a much longer longevity, then actually the more expensive one is actually the less expensive one. It's an
Absolutely.
investment.
Yeah, and it's a point that people need to think about when they're purchasing, because there's a reason why something might cost more. But it's not about
Exactly.
spending more; it's about just spending smart. And
Exactly.
you know, looking at all these different products, and I know you mentioned people can find you online. Belamo-design.com. Make sure everyone checks it out. Make sure everyone's commenting on this video, because Tom and his team will definitely be able to answer questions. But definitely make sure that you're commenting and liking this. But is there anywhere else that we're able to find your product if it's not online?
Well, we do have stores throughout Florida that are selling our products. So we have 9 stores, just to name a few. The LBU Lighting, designer lighting stores. They carry some of our furniture over in Winter Park, for example, Fort
Okay.
Lauderdale, Boca, also in Pinecrest, so South Miami,
Great.
and in North Miami Beach, for example. But of course, they don't have everything there. But you can order everything there. So if you see something online, you want to check out the quality, go into the store, you can order it in the store. Also, Backyard Pro, for example, in Doral, we have a store in Naples who's carrying our brand.
Great.
And also stores even in Clearmont, Florida, very close to Windermere. Um, so if you want to find out locations on stores, of course, you can go online, look it up, or contact us directly. We'll be happy to guide you to the
That's
nearest
great.
store,
So no
or
matter
take
where
your order
anyone
there.
is, they'll be able to actually experience your product. Obviously,
Exactly.
everyone knows they can expect to see you at the home shows, but more importantly, throughout the entire year, there is a nearby location that carries your product.
Yeah, and if there's not, we can always work direct. So
Great.
imagine customers. That's what's happening right now. Customers call us, email us. We do free designing on their patio. So we make a whole design of the patio. When they send us the dimensions, they send us a few pictures. Last week we had a big order from Texas coming in. Family just sent the whole layout of the patio, and we made all the sketches for them. Got them approved afterwards, and we'll be shipping them out. I think in about 4 days. This
That's
is
That's
and
amazing. And obviously, it's so important, the fact that you guys help design the patio, because it is intimidating. Anything with home improvement, home design, buying furniture, there's a lot of uncertainty, especially for homeowners. I mean, design professionals work with different specs all day, every day. But when it comes to homeowners, when they're buying a piece of furniture, they want to make sure that it fits, it's proper style. So, those the design consultations that you offer are really invaluable. But I just sum things up. Is there anything that you would like to add that we haven't covered today? I mean, we've covered a lot.
Well, I think what's important, if you're in Florida or even out of Florida, the Caribbean, and of course throughout Florida, but all over the United States, if people want us to bring it there, we'll do it.
That's amazing. So ultimately, if you're near, or if you're far, you won't be deprived from being able to reach Belamo Design. And Tom, I really want to thank you for joining me today. I've learned an incredible amount about your product. You know, we've educated homeowners, we've educated the design professionals. Please, everyone, remember to visit Tom and his team at belamo-design.com. Check them out. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach Tom. Tom, what's your best email address?
Well, the best email address would be sales@belamo-design.com. And also, maybe a small thing. In the past, our catalogs were only available to designers or to retailers. But now, in these times, we've brought our catalog open to all the public. So anyone who wants to download the PDF of our catalog, they can go to the website, so belamo-design.com. And on the complete right side, they'll see catalog. So if they just press that button, leave their email address, they got it immediately in their downloads.
Great. Well, thank you, Tom, again. This was amazing. Everyone, stay tuned for the next At Home with the Home Show. And you can visit us online at FL Home Shows, or you can visit our website at homeshows.net. Thanks again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Tom.